Well, all right. Here is the latest on my 1987 XL600R Ronda Rousey, as a matter of fact. Why we name it that? Well, Ronda rhymes with Honda, and Ronda Rousey, she's beautiful and tough, like my motorcycle. And we Googled it. My daughter didn't know who that was, so we Googled it. Ronda was born in 1987. It was meant to be. So this is Ronda, the Honda. And so far, I've had her for about 4 months now, and she's been parked in the corner. I've been working on my 1981 XT 250. This is almost ready to hit the trails. The fenders are getting painted, and I'm just rewiring it. So she got removed from the table. She was on this table here. She got put down on the ground so I could finish wiring it. And Ronda got put up here. So what have I done since last video I've made? I've rebuilt the forks. I've have the fork boots. These, the part number for this, I forget it now, and I'll share it in the comment section or below in the description, are to an ATV or an ATC, something like that. Somebody told me about this, and they fit perfect. The clips, my boots are missing, so the clips are missing, the clamps, I mean. And you can find them used for like 40 or 50 bucks for 2 clamps. So I went with just wire spring clamps, and I'll keep an eye out for original clamps, and if I come across them, I'll put them on there. I refinished the aluminum. It was pitted and corroded, and what I did is use Scotch-Brite pads, and I kind of went in this direction to leave that fine machine texture that it has there. I cleaned up all this. I rebuilt the caliper with new seals and everything. I put new pads on it, and I polished up all the fasteners. I polished this up, so that looks nice and new. So the forks are done. Torqued everything back like you're supposed to. Right now, I have the carburetors off, and right behind me are the carburetors. Now, we're stalled right now where we're at, and the reason is I'm doing some research on the jets, what jets should be in there. I think the size that are in there are good. They're not factory. I have the pilot jet is 162, and the regular jet is, wait a minute, I'm saying that wrong. Pilot jet is 62, and the regular jet is 118. And I have a carburetor rebuild kit. Where is it? It's right here somewhere. Oh, here it is. The carburetor rebuild kit is in here, and it comes with a 158 pilot. No, with a 58 pilot, and it comes with the smaller jet. It's 118. No, it's 122. So I have a 62 and a 118, and do I want to put a 58 and a 122? That's where we're at now. I'm doing research on it. It came with a uni air filter, which is a good sign, and it's very clean, which is another good sign. And I couldn't get these carburetors off without moving the air box back, and I couldn't remove the air box or move that back. My puppy eating right in front of the video, without removing the exhaust. That was the only way I could do it, and it was tough to get this off. But if you take the exhaust off, you can loosen up the air box, and it just drops back, and nice and easy you can take off the carburetor. Where is the exhaust? Oh, the exhaust is over here. So since it was off, old and rusty, I repainted it, of course. And this is paint you can get from Home Depot. It's grill paint. And I think it looks pretty nice. I just sanded it down and painted it. And there's the seat. Oh, and the side covers were peeling, the decal. So I went on Amazon looking for a replacement. I was going to buy bulk vinyl. Came across these badass stickers. So I put American flags on it. And I'll need a seat cover soon, as mine is ripping, as you can see down there. But that's later. We got to get her running first. What else did I want to share? Oh, the smog equipment. It was ugly. It was nasty. It's here on the ground now. So I removed all the smog equipment, and I used a plug here to plug the connection that went to the airbox. So that's plugged. And the connection that went here that sucked out all the pressure and oil and gas and whatever else, it just has a breather on it. That's all you need. I hope that's all you need. I haven't run it this configuration yet, but I've done similar stuff like this to cars and to other motorcycles, and it works fine. Someone warned me that I'm going to get oil coming out of here and dripping all over the place. So we'll find out. If I do, we'll switch this up. Now, some of my bikes I get real pretty, like this one over here. You see, I polished the rims. I polished all the fasteners. The engine is going to get painted. The tins are going to get painted. It's going to a new seat cover. Look at all that, how nice that is. I restored the gauges and everything. So when this is done, it's going to look like a brand new bike. It's going to be beautiful. Not Ronda. We like Ronda rough. So I'm not going to paint the engine. I might touch up some of this and put a little PPF on there. The plastics, they're intact, but they're sun beat. They're sun baked. They're damaged by the sun. I'm going to leave that alone. Another American flag right there. Thank you very much. So I'm going to leave it alone because I'm going to go out and ride this. I'm going to ride it hard. Now, if you remember from the past video, if you watched it, my tank, there's my tank over there. See it? That tank is in pristine condition. There's one tiny dent on it and a few little chips. Pristine. Now, it's metal, and if I dump the spike out on the trail, it's going to dent my tank. So what to do? Well, you go on eBay and you buy another tank, which is beat up. It's not totally beat up. It's not awful, but it has some dents, and it's in worse condition than this tank. So I got my show-off tank, and then I got my go out and raise hell and beat up tank. And there's nothing to switch them out. It'll be quick and easy. Well, anyway, so there you go. There's Ronda Rousey. We're making progress. Oh, tires are coming in. The tires will be in this Friday. I'm filming this on a Tuesday, and I'm going with Tusk D-Sports. Let me give that a try. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I have the new tubes already. I'm just waiting for the tires. I think I'm also going to get sprockets and chain. Look how nasty that chain looks. Sprockets and chains, new tires, button everything back up once I figure out the jets, and I'm ready to roll. And one last thing, mirrors. Remember I needed mirrors? eBay mirrors, 25 bucks, 30 bucks for shipping, I think. Now we're set.